Hi folks. So yeah, this, I forget what exactly off the top of my head where we are. I love that building in front of me, by the way. That building is so cool, man. Do you know what I mean? It really is. It's quite awesome, man. There's something about that building, I don't know what it is. I don't know how long it's been there, but it kind of makes me think about, like, it looks like a sort of 1960s, something out of like one of those sci-fi things I used to watch many years ago, like UFO and what was that other flipping thing? No, there's a couple of other things that completely escaped me for a minute, but yeah, it sort of just looks like a sort of 1960s sort of, I don't know. But anyway, yes, so essentially we're sort of bank slash great, I don't know. Well, we're in the city of London anyway. I've just only just dawned on me because I've just seen the bollards, these black, red, and what's the name. Anytime you see them, that's definitely denotes that you're in the city of London. Anyway, yeah. So a lot of the buildings around here, around this particular part of it, anyway, I find really interesting, to be quite honest. I don't know. They're just the whole architecture of them. I really like it. There's a couple of Pretts around here, by the way, as well, but they're all closed. I've just noticed there's another one over there, but it looks as, oh, I don't know, is it closed? I can't tell properly from here. I'll go and investigate shortly. But yeah, I love these buildings. We've got this new lot of buildings here that they've just finished, and I don't know, there's just something about, and there's a few on the other side as well, where the station is as well. See that Pret over there, that one's closed. But yeah, I don't know what it is about the buildings particularly, especially these new ones, these newer ones that have gone up. There's something about them, and look at what they've done here as well. This looks pretty cool. It's like they've made this like natural looking stream kind of thing. Well, like, I mean, obviously it looks like it's made out of copper actually because it's green, but I could be wrong. May even be bronze, copper or bronze. But they made it look like, I don't know, the roots of trees or whatever sort of thing, but like this natural waterfall formation, like, or like little river thing. That's pretty cool actually. I love it. I love the way they've done that. It makes it look really organic from your bog standard water feature, eh? Pretty cool. Well, it's quite nice actually. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, I just felt the need to vlog these buildings because, like I said, they you know, I find them fascinating actually, really unique and fascinating. Yeah, and I love the spaces that they've created around them as well. Actually, I'll have a little walk down here. Actually, I think I must find another Pret somewhere. I really must. Yeah, but yeah, I love like I say, it's not just the buildings as well that they create, but you know, some of the little sort of like spaces around them. Some are more interesting than others, like I say. Oh, you can actually go inside the thing as well. Didn't realise that. Didn't notice that until just then. So you can actually go and you can perhaps sit here on your lunch hour or whatever and contemplate the water. That's pretty cool actually. That's pretty neat. Maybe they should have stuck some trees here as well. Would have been nice, I think. Put a few trees there, maybe a few plants and stuff. Give it an even more organic feel. I love the way it dips down into there as well, actually. I really do. I find it really intriguing. Wow, that's pretty cool, man. I really like this. I just would have gone a little bit further with it rather than just this and then surrounded by concrete necessarily. But, you know, I don't know. Like I said, a few trees, maybe even a few more organic looking structures to go along with it. Whatever, I don't know. Something anyway, whatever. I mean, it looks like actual twigs and branches and stuff, look. I mean, I'm assuming that it's Oh, I have no idea what it's made out of, to be quite honest. But they look like real sticks and twigs, actually. I just assumed it was a sculpture type thing, but maybe it isn't. Maybe it's actually real life twigs and branches that have been coated with something. I'm not sure. Right, let's go and have a look down here. There's a little plaque on the wall there, but to be quite honest, wait, hang on. Let's actually, oh, there is another bit to it. Do you know, I was wondering if there was another piece to this, because I was thinking, where does it actually, oh, right, so there's another little piece here. Another little piece. I'm gonna have to read it, aren't I? Let's have a look. What's it say? Right. Sorry guys, I can't see what I'm doing. Right. Artists has taken inspiration from Walbrook River, which flowed through this site. Oh, right. Watercourse during the Roman period was slowly buried over the ensuing centuries. Oh, so there used to be a river here called Walbrook. Oh wow, and it's cast bronze and granite. Ah, yeah, I said it might be bronze or whatever. Yeah, sorry, I know you guys can't see what I'm looking at, can you? Sorry folks. It's a bit difficult to, and in this light it's not showing up very well. But yeah, so the artist has taken the inspiration from the ancient Walbrook River, which flowed through this site for hundreds of years. A watercourse during the Roman period, the Walbrook was slowly buried over the ensuing centuries. So Christina, I can't pronounce her sorry, I can't pronounce her last name. Sorry. But look at this. This is pretty. It's like a cathedral. Wow. You see, that's what I'm saying. It's not just the buildings, but it's the space that you create around the building as well. Sometimes, and sometimes they pull it off really, really nice and do some really cool stuff with it. And then other times, you know, it's not so cool or whatever. But this is pretty cool, man. Wow. It's got, like I say, it's got like this cathedral feel to it. It's like you're walking through the. You can imagine walking through a cathedral or something. Wow, that's pretty. Wow. Oh man, look at this. Look at this. Oh my. Oh wow. Oh, that is awesome, man. Sorry, folks, I couldn't see what I was doing properly now. I had the screen turned the other way. Oh man. Look at this. That is amazing. You see, this is where I need the help of someone to hold the camera for me whilst I walk down there. Because I was thinking of bringing my tripod, but there was just more stuff to carry and I just didn't fancy carrying it, to be quite honest. But wow, this is a really amazing, interesting space. There's a really interesting feel to this. Wow. Flipping heck. I mean, it's got this really, you know, obviously it feels gigantic. Do you know what I mean? You feel slightly overwhelmed, you know? Like I said, it's like walking through a cathedral or something. And it's like, what? This is pretty cool. I'm thinking, but I'm going to have to be a bit mindful because I noticed there was a security dude walking around before. And sometimes they can be a bit touchy and a bit funny. But I'm going to stick the camera on one of those metal posts down there because I want to film myself walking down this. Because I think it'll look really cool, actually. And there's some really cool buildings here in front of us as well. One's been here for a while. The one where Cannon Street Station, Tube Station is. That's Cannon Street Tube Station, where all that sort of tubing and metal is. Not this one here. This is a newer one. Looks like a little basket, upturned basket, doesn't it? Sort of thing. Maybe that's what that one's called. The basket. Oh god, I'm going to rename all the buildings in London now. Oh dear. But yeah, I love it. Look at that. Look at the structures. It's all the shapes and stuff again, you see. Like I said to you before, it's the artist in me, you know. Oh, that's a nice little shot I just had then. Wow. Oh wow, that looks pretty cool. Wow. Right. Hang on, folks. I've got to do this in a minute. Or maybe not. I've just noticed. Yeah, so I mean, it's pretty awesome, man. It is pretty awesome. Oh look, another one of the water feature, look. But no water this time, look. Oh wow. Yeah. So apparently there was an old ancient river here called the Walbrook that ran through here in the ancient Roman times. Isn't it fascinating, the stuff you learn? Do you know what I mean? It's really cool, actually. I would never have known that if I hadn't read that plaque just then. Wow. That's pretty cool, man. Right, okay. So I'll leave it there for now, folks. As you can see, there's two security dudes behind me. I think they've been following me. So I was going to try and do a walk down there with, you know, filming myself walking down there. Would have been cool, I reckon. Oh well, we'll just have to wait for another day, another opportunity, I guess. And like I say, if there's somebody with me, somebody can hold the camera whilst I walk down there. And that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Right, okay, and I'll leave it there for now, folks, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Hi, folks. So, from the modern to the old. I love these little side streets. They're so cute. Oh man, I am such a quandary? No, that's not the right word. Sorry, it's trying to rain, by the way. It has been for the last 20 minutes or so. It's been trying to rain. At the moment it's just trying, so let's just hope it doesn't succeed, eh? But I'm not going to hold my breath, you know, because it's definitely getting heavier. You see, look, another pret. But flipping it, this is like the third or fourth pret I've walked past. No, maybe more than that now, actually. All round in this area and all. And they're all closed. It's so annoying. I'm dying for a coffee, to be quite honest. I really want a coffee. Oh, this is getting wet now. This is getting heavy. They did say there might be some intermittent showers and stuff. So, it's not like I didn't expect it. I did check the weather, like I said before I left the house. And they did say there would be a chance of some light rain. So, it's to be expected. We'll just hope that it doesn't get too... Look at that, for instance. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I love these little side streets, these little side alleys. Look at this. Oh man, it's getting heavy. Right, hang on. Let me just quickly dive down here a minute. Quick. Out of this rain, man. Oh, look at this. Look at this place. Wow. Sort of like little hidden gem, as it were. In fact, I think there's a couple of them by the look of it. You got the Four Sisters or something, and then you got this one or whatever this is at the side of it. It might be the same one, the Williamson's Tavern or something. But wow, do you know what I mean? I love all these little side streets. You could imagine, couldn't you? Well, I do anyway. I imagine sort of like back in 1800s or something or whatever. Sort of like, you know, I know this is going to sound a bit flipping. Why would I think of such a flipping horrid thing, sort of thing? But sorry, watch too many horror movies. Well, I can just imagine Jack the Ripper walking down these streets with his top hat on, his flipping whatever, you know, rushing from the latest horribleness or whatever. I don't know. I know, not a great cheery image to think about. I know. Sorry. I don't know. I mean, it's the only thing that pops into my head because it's so iconic, I guess. But it's like, you know, or anything, any kind of, I don't know. And like I say, it's because I grew up with horror things and stuff and what have you. So, sorry, that's where my imagination's going to go. I know it's not brilliant, but that's where it goes. Do you know what I mean? These little side streets in London, sort of like, do you know what I mean? And I just picture sort of like somebody like him or whatever, sort of scurrying down one of these alleyways, like, you know, and there's fog and mist and. I've always been accused of having a great imagination, you know. That, well, that's the thing with me. I have such a vivid imagination. So anyway, yeah. But wow, look at all these. Look, you see, you've got this Coulthard Court, Williamson Tavern, Martha's Cellar Dining Room, and the Four Sisters. Wow. So that's pretty cool, man. Wow. I love these little side streets. These little side streets are absolutely amazing. It's like a little side of London that you wouldn't normally see because you'd walk past them because, you know, you go to the main attractions most of the time, sort of thing. You know what I mean? I'm trying to stay out of this rain. It is getting a bit heavier. It's still not heavy, but I don't want my camera ruined. I mean, I don't know what that is, but I mean, because it's got a door on it, so I just assume that it's not like a little public alleyway, like, well, I presume these are public alleyways. I mean, I don't think they're necessarily like private where the public wouldn't be allowed necessarily to go down them, I guess. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, look at these. I love all these oldie worldy pubs and all and everything sort of thing. It's so cute, man. So cute. I love all these little side streets. And there's St. Paul's, of course. That's St. Paul's right there. And the dome. And let's carry on down this way. Love all these little, like I say, with the little cute windows and what have you. You know, you could do like a ton of videos just on these little side streets in London, man. Oh man, it's getting heavy again. Camera's gonna get wet. It is getting wet. What am I about? I mean, look at this. Look. This little church just pops out of nowhere. Wow. All right. Okay, folks. Hang on. Sorry, it's getting blustery and windy, and I bet there's a ton of. Yep, there is. Right. I'm gonna have to rain stop play for a minute. I'll catch you in a minute, guys. Hi folks, just to make my point from before about whether some of these pathways and alleyways are actually public or not. As it says with this thing here, landowner gives permission notice that the footpath has not been dedicated as a public footpath, nor is there any intention to dedicate. Sorry, there's people coming up the stairs. I didn't realise they were coming up right now. Right, so yeah, as you can see, it's not necessarily up to the public. I mean, obviously the public can use it as it says, but it's their own. Like I said, I was aware of this before, that some of these places are not necessarily. I don't know where this even goes to actually. I'm not even sure. What the heck? I'm not even sure where this goes. Oh well, it's dry in here at least for now. You know, that's an interesting thing as well. I wonder how many homeless people will possibly. Well, it wouldn't be long before they moved them on, I'll tell you that much. Oh, that's a lift. I've never seen this before. What the heck? And is it just that little piece there they're talking about, where this obviously is a new building above us? So, I swear, this is completely new to me. I've never been down there before in my entire life. What the heck? What the heck have I always walked into here? It's obviously underneath the road, obviously. Right, so there's an exit or entrance that way. And... oh, it's a station entrance, right. Ah, right, okay. I just never noticed these before, and it's not a station I've ever used before at all, actually, now that I think about it. Ah, okay. So, mystery solved. Look at that. So that's obviously the tracks then up there. I thought it was oh, unless it's the road itself actually, it might be the road, thinking about it. So Cannon Street. We might as well go back out this way again, because I kind of want to keep in this general area. But I still have yet to find the flipping Pret, so I can get myself a coffee. Wow, that looks pretty cool on the screen actually. Oh man. Yeah. So yeah, I think this sign denotes just this bit here. So not that bit, because I presume that's, well, I would imagine that's actually station property. You know, the TfL, I imagine. I presume. One makes assumption. No, look, there's a lift here. Look, so you can go up in the lift. Yay! Should we go up in the lift? Oh, it doesn't work. Out of order. Access denied. Yeah. Right. Okay. So I just wanted to show you what I was talking about before when we was walking down these little side streets, and I was saying that, like, some of these little side streets aren't necessarily public right of way, necessarily. Some will be, but some will be like private or privately owned little spaces, like whatever. Okay folks, so as you can see, it's now raining good. Not heavy, like I said, it's light rain, but it's raining pretty well now, so it's going to be hard to film unless I can find somewhere like this. So for now, I'll leave it there. Just give you a shot of this thing as well, by the way. See, I love London. You could explore London for the rest of your life and still not find all and discover all of it. So, okay folks, I'll leave it there for now. Catch you later. Okay folks, so I managed to get myself a coffee, and as you can see it's still raining. Let me just grab this coffee quick before the rain gets to the camera. Right, so yeah, I was just thinking to myself, you know, I thought to myself, you know what, actually, when I think about it sometimes, because sometimes work can be a pain in the bum as well, but you know what, I think to myself, flipping heck, you got to say something about work. It's got its perks, hasn't it? I mean, you know, I've got a free coffee here, and although it's not Costa's, and look, there's a Costa's right there. There's a Costa's, and that's my favourite coffee shop, of course, and it's my favourite coffee because it's gorgeous. I do love Costa's, I must admit. Do you know what I mean? It's really seriously nice coffee. Seriously, you know? So, hang on, let me just put this back there a second so I can face you guys. Right, yes, so, yeah, like I was saying, you know, there are some perks to working, isn't there? Do you know what I mean? It's like, just go in there, say like, latte please, just throw my card on the counter, sort of thing. Well, I say throw it on there, I mean, you know, just put my card on the counter. More often than not, I mean, I can imagine that there's going to be a point, at some point, where I'll go to a Pret somewhere, and one of these days, and it's maybe not even in London, maybe outside of London, wherever, you know what I mean? I can just see it, I can picture it one day. There's going to come a point where I'll do that and they'll just charge me half price. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, because really, I suppose, strictly speaking, I guess, although I don't know, because no one has ever actually said this for 100%, but I would imagine that, although, you know, obviously from my shop, basically everything's free from my shop. Obviously within reason, obviously. Do you know what I mean? I can't sort of like get, like, you know, £100 worth of flipping stuff free, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? So within reason, virtually everything out of my shop is free, including the coffee. But any other Pret, technically speaking, with my gold card, I think that's what it's called. You know, I can't even remember what it's called. So yeah, with my gold card I can get everything half price. So technically, really, if I go to another Pret, I suppose technically they're supposed to charge me at least half price because I get everything half price on that card. But more often than not, like I say, you know, it's only a coffee at the end of the day. It's not like, you know, but I mean, and that's the other thing as well. If I was to get like food as well as a coffee, they'll probably give me the coffee free, but they'll charge me half price for the food. I've not gone into a Pret yet where they gave me the food free. Oh, I tell a lie, actually, there was one Pret where I got the food free, and that's the one in my in Brixton, because it happened to be one of my baristas from my shop was working in there the day I went in there, so he gave it to me all on the house, which, you know, fair enough, you know, because again, as team members and what have you, sort of thing, and people, you know, we work in Pret, every now and again we can do that if we wish. Do you know what I mean? Obviously there's a limit, again, like I say, obviously there's a limit to everything, but yeah. So anyway, yeah, so just nipped across the road. Oh, you should have seen it a minute ago. I couldn't have filmed it unless I had a vantage point, but I didn't, sadly. But you just should have seen it a minute. So he eased right off now, but just round the corner, I was round there, go through that shopping centre thing through there as well, on the main high street, round this corner actually. There's a little Pret there, and as I was crossing the road, or crossing the road, getting to it, flipping heck, it was like a hurricane hit all of a sudden. I kid you not, the wind was blowing, the rain, it actually went to the point where visibility sort of decreased slightly, do you know what I mean? It's like you couldn't see properly because, and it went really dark for a minute. It was like, flipping heck, where did this come from? Wow. Anyways, he's right off now. It seems to be actually stopping as well now, actually. It's still drizzling at the minute, as you can maybe be able to tell from the floor. It's still kind of drizzling, but oh man, I just hope this passes. Do you know what I mean? I hope it clears up in a bit. I mean, it's supposed to. It's supposed to be like, you know, round about, oh, what time is it? Round about, well, near midnight time. It's supposed to be sort of like 10% chance of rain, but it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to more or less clear up kind of thing. So anyway, British weather, don't hold your breath, you know what I mean? So anyway, hopefully it will clear up a little bit later, and we will be able to catch something later on. Right, I'm going to drink my coffee, have a fag, and just have another wander round in the hopefully, as I say, it definitely is stopping now, but it's still a bit drippy here and there, but otherwise, right. So for now I'm going to leave it there, and I'll catch you folks later. Bye for now. Okay folks, so it's not just me that was thinking about that. We're back in that little alleyway, just to give you a reference. You see, look, there's the Four Sisters and those little pubs down there, and what have you, sort of thing. And I swear I didn't even notice. I knew there was a barber's here, but look, Jack the Clipper. I mean, come on, flipping heck. I mean, you know, so it's not just me that thought of this. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you see? Wow. Sorry folks, I just thought that was really interesting. I was just walking past back down this way, because we got to go back down there anyway, sort of thing, and I was walking past and I just noticed it. I noticed it on the way down to begin with, but didn't pay any mind really, you know what I mean? It's just a barber shop, you know what I mean? It looked alright, you know what I mean? Nice and quaint little barber shop, whatever. But I didn't pay any attention to what it was called. So I don't know if that's some sort of like subliminal flipping what's name, and I did see it, and I just like subconsciously, I don't know, I just find that really fascinating, really interesting, that, you know, like I said, there's me thinking of that, and then the name of the shop, Jack the Clipper, flipping heck. So yeah, so it's not just me that was thinking it that way. Oh dear, fascinating. Okay folks, right, so yep, I know it's just like vlog after vlog after vlog at the moment, and it's just no fireworks yet. I mean, we're getting there, It's going to take a while. I mean, I know I've come super early again, obviously, you know what I mean, because, I mean, like, what, flipping heck, it's now 25 to 4. And I kind of, because I was thinking, you see, where I was thinking of going to, Blackfriars Bridge, last year when I got there, like I say, there were sort of like fences and barriers or whatever sort of thing to one side of the road, but hadn't actually quite been put in place at that point. And there was a ton of like security people, you know, in the high-vis jackets and all that, and there was loads of police vans around there and all the rest of it sort of thing. So what I'm thinking is, I might be wrong in this, but I'm thinking that there's some areas where they're not necessarily ticketed, but after a certain time will be closed to both public and traffic. So once you're in there, you're fine. You know, if I go any later, after 8 o'clock or whatever, I probably won't be able to get in there. So, and again, I was reading some things online, and like, apparently, though, even like Blackfriars, even though at that point last year when I was filming it, there wasn't many people there, from what I was reading, apparently there's like, you know, there's a heck of a lot of people end up being there, sort of thing. Why is this car coming down this side street? Oh right, okay. I thought it was good. Sorry, there was a car right in front of us. I don't know if you noticed his headlights on me just then, and I thought you were going to, because this is definitely not for traffic. The other one, the other bit, perhaps, yeah, fair enough, but this bit is definitely not for traffic. It looked like he was going to come straight down here at first. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, like I said, so I'm going to head down there. I'm hoping that that'll be the sort of best vantage point, I guess. So yeah, until later on, I'll leave it there, and I shall catch you folks later. Bye for now. Okay folks, so here we are. That's the station, London Bridge Station, which spans the bridge. and this is the road bridge. There's those green, say green, I don't know what colour is that? It's a sort of greeny blue, isn't it? What's that? Turquoise? Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh dear, getting a bit of a cough going on. But as you can see, it kind of obscures the view a little bit. So I guess we might go on the other side after. That's sky, by the way. But yeah, before that came, they did. Oh, listen to the horses. You hear the horses kicking? That's a police box. Police horses. Whoa. Thanks, bus. Yeah, that's police horses. I just heard it banging then. I don't know if the camera picked that up then, but yeah, the police horses were kicking. I hear them kicking. Getting impatient, saying, "Come on, traffic lights! I want to get my tea." Oh, can you hear it? I just did it again. Huh. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I'm starting to wonder actually. I'm really starting to wonder whether this is going to be the best spot or not now. You know? I mean, I know that was there, and it was there from last year. I'm positive of it, but I didn't think it was going to obscure the view that much, to be perfectly honest with you. Like I say, maybe on the other side of the bridge, possibly, is going to be the best bet. Yeah, isn't it? Those horses are kicking, man. I can hear them. I can hear them from here. Boof, boof. It's definitely the horses, because that's definitely a horse box. Police horse box. Police horses. Yeah, so, right, okay. Like I said, I think it's going to be a case of on the other side, because that's so annoying. That's really obscured the view. It's a beautiful, fantastic view. Can you hear them? Sorry, I know I keep going on about flipping it. They're right kicking in there. Wow. It's like they're really impatient. They want to get out. Let me get on this side a minute. Let me just go over here a second. We're actually going to go down there in a minute, but I just want to check this out because hopefully, like I said, hopefully, when we come here later on, and as I said, later on, hopefully, we'll be able to stand here. I'm just hoping we don't get moved on. I mean, I don't think we will necessarily, because, like I said, I mean, I believe this area will be cordoned off though. There won't be any traffic coming down this road, there won't be any traffic going down that way. But you've already got these orange coated dudes. Orange coated dude, that sounds kind of rude. Well, the guy, whatever they are, event organizer dudes, for want of a better description. Yeah, all this flipping what's them, and the trees are obscuring the view, man. I was hoping this would be a pretty good vantage point, and about the only place I could get to that, because all of this road here last year, all of that was blocked off. There was no traffic coming down there. All the side streets along on this side were all blocked off. We had all these guys, like I say, in the orange jackets and that. So, I mean, at least when the traffic's all blocked off, at least, we won't have any traffic noise and disruption that way. I mean, that's not bad. This is not a bad vantage point here. I just hope it doesn't get too busy, because I'm not going to be the only one that's going to be thinking of coming here, sort of thing, you know what I mean? Now, that little pub I was thinking about is right over there, and do you know what? I don't like the look of it, to be quite honest, because I don't want to go into a small little boozer. I don't really want to go into a boozer anyway, really, but I'm thinking in terms of practicality, it would be the best sort of option, because cafes and pret-a-manges and coffee shops are going to all be closing about 9 or whatever sort of thing, so, you know, at least the pub will stay open probably all the way through until 12, I guess, but, well, that's actually not bad. That's not a bad little view, and if I zoom in, maybe I should have brought the tripod. I was thinking about bringing the tripod, you know, then I'd get a steadier what's name rather than me stand here holding it. But look, you see, that's not bad. That's not bad. We should get a pretty good view, I think. And it's not brilliant, and then, like I say, we've got these cranes in the way, but the fireworks will probably go pretty high in the sky, I guess. And we'll definitely hear them from here. There's no two ways about that. Won't hear the music though. But we'll definitely hear the what's the name. But I mean, literally, we won't be able to get beyond this point. All the way along here, all the way down that way as well. And if you go down that way, it's the sort of cordon is even wider around it, so you won't get anywhere near it. And of course, then you've got all these big, massive buildings in the way and stuff. So this is probably going to be the best vantage point, I think. I'm probably standing here. I don't know about on the bridge itself, because then these buildings, or that one over there, is definitely going to block some of the view, especially of the Millennium Eye. So, oh, in fact, I'm going to cross over here whilst there's no traffic at the minute. Oh shit! Ugh. No, I'm not. Oops! Oh god! It's funny because, like, never mind. Right. So, yeah. Oh, that was a bit dodgy, wasn't it? That was very dodgy of me. I can't tell what these traffic lights are doing, man. Right, okay. I was trying to get over here because I was thinking, like, I wonder. Oh, and the wind's picking up, of course. That's another factor we've got to take into consideration, the flipping wind. Right, okay, so that little boozer I was thinking about is over the road there, but like I said, I must admit, I don't really like the look of the damn thing. I'll tell you what, let me get off this flipping what's name for a minute, because otherwise I'm going to be walking onto the flipping road there. Right, so, like I said, I didn't really like the fancy look of that one, to be quite honest, because I don't want to go into somewhere small that's really like dead local and everybody, so, you know what I mean? It's like, I wanted to go in somewhere sort of like, I thought it was a bit bigger than that, to be quite honest. It's actually called the Blackfriars and all. I don't know, I'm kind of torn because I'm kind of like, do I go in there and see what it's like? And it might be fine, do you know what I mean? But I can imagine it's going to get busy in there and all sort of thing at some point, I can imagine. And, you know, I don't want to be in a really crowded, noisy, flipping boozer, to be perfectly honest with you. But like I said, I'm just trying to think in practical terms here, you know what I mean? It's going to be the only sort of places that are going to be open for any length of time where I can nurse a flipping orange juice for a good couple of hours without having to be ejected or whatever sort of thing. So, yeah, man. Right, okay. I've got to make a choice, make a decision. I think I'll go and investigate, see what it looks like, see if it kind of, how it feels. That's how I always go by my feelings, me. I always go by how a place makes me feel. If I feel kind of comfortable, I'll probably stay. If I don't, I'll probably leave. Right, okay, I'm going to leave it there for now, and I'll catch you folks later. Bye for now.